It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we'll be watching Jelani Tavai.
We are about 15 miles north of downtown Miami. This is Hard Rock Stadium here in South Florida. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. Greg, one of the joys of covering the league week in, week out, you watch guys grow and mature, and all of a sudden you turn around and look at the quarterbacks we have in this game. Now we're looking at guys who have arrived at that magic term, franchise quarterback.
Yeah, I think you just have to give a lot of credit, of course, to the player themselves, the work, the ability to invest in themselves to develop, but also in these organizations. They continue to surround these quarterbacks as they've gotten older with better talent, better systems.
The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And off we go here on Monday night. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. And here is Kyler Murray, the #1 overall pick in 2019 to lead them.
You know, some weeks, Mike, it just seems like you just can't do anything wrong. Every play, every throw, it just seems like everything goes your way. And that was certainly the case last week, throwing for over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. Tell you what, his receivers, they're coming into every game saying, we're going to get a lot of opportunities, and if their quarterback can continue to play at that high of a level, there's a lot of production to go around.
2nd and 7. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Still second down.
Give up the middle to Stevenson. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. An early test to start this one. 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for the first down. It's 4. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. That's the rookie from Georgia. It's Ladd McConkey. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Throwing with anticipation, it not only requires the confidence in both your accuracy and the timing, but it also forces the receiver to be on time and where the quarterback expects you to be. And this is one of those examples, man. When those two things are on point, it results in a 1st down.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Defense. Automatic 1st down.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray. He keeps it himself.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
Murray now on 2nd down. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run here. It's Ford. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain. They'll try it again from the 2. Second and goal. Again, it'll be 4. And this time, he's in. Jerome Ford. Touchdown, Tennessee. That his first touchdown this year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Dolphins nothing.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Now on the return, he has lost the football. And now following the turnover, we have an injured player on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray. He's got a man. That's Josh Downs. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Now a second down throw for Murray. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. On the ground, this is Ford.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Ford. And he's going to have a Titans first down as they get 4 on 4th and inches. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Murray. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Josh Downs. Touchdown, Titans.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Titans will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. Now an opening past the 30. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field. And they're led by the #1 overall pick back in 2018. Greg, it is Baker Mayfield at quarterback.
We had a chance to sit down with him this week, Mike. It almost came across to both of us that he wasn't entirely over last week's close loss. And he made the point. He said, listen, playing quarterback in the NFL, you're going to be judged by how well do you play and what is your record in one-score games. Last week, they found themselves on the wrong end of it. If they get themselves into a back-and-forth matchup today, they've got to make enough plays down the stretch to come away with the win.
Neutral zone infraction, defense. Still second down.
They'll go again with Swift. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Third down, 3 to go.
It's third down and 4.
They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. Inside the 30. The speed on display. He's in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Miami. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And that back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Dolphins are on the board. It's now 14-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They go play action with Murray. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
That's caught by 4. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense. Still second down.
Second down, Murray. He's got it to the tight end, Dulcich.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Titans build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. First and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. Just pushing guys away as he takes this forward for a gain of 7. 2nd down and 3. Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. It'll be out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and that gains them another 1st down. shotgun, it's a give to Swift. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Another run here, another run by Swift. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. So we've played one quarter here on a Monday night. 17-7 is the score. And we're back to South Florida after this. Third and 5. Mayfield. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
On play action, Mayfield. That's caught by Smith on the right side. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Austin now to return this. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Titans offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll open this drive on the ground with 4. And he's able to sidestep his way forward and pick up 4. Here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Murray. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Nice play here by Thomas, and I think the biggest thing that he does, Mike, is his ability to get vertical, track the ball, and then go up and compete at the highest point. And I can tell you, when quarterbacks can throw that ball anywhere on the field and just feel like their guy is going to come down with it, they don't have to be necessarily as accurate. They don't have to necessarily always be perfect. The wide receiver allows a much larger margin for error, and it's a big reason why he led college football last year in touchdowns.
Checking it down, this one is caught. Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Now Murray. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield, by the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down. You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
The Dolphins offense and DeAndre Swift set to get going again. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. They go play action with Mayfield. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Mayfield. Looking right side, he's got a receiver. It's Smith. They put Wilson in motion. On 3rd down, here's Swift. Looking for room out on the edge. You're not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Titans offense ready to take over once more. This will begin at their own 13-yard line, so work to do starting with this 1st and 10. It's a zone read, and Murray hanging on to it. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Dulcich now brought in motion. Throwing Murray. Catch made right side by Thomas. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Jordan Whitehead.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Here's Swift. Space hard to come by there. Tackle made right around the 40-yard line. 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Titans' 40-yard line.
Now Mayfield. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
A throw left side, taken in by Wilson.
I think it's safe to assume that is not how they envisioned that 3rd down play call going. And now after going backwards, it's going to bring up 4th down.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Titans offense ready to get back at it. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. In motion comes Thomas. Throwing now, Murray on first down. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. A give to Ford on the zone read. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Murray. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. So the drive will end there, and on comes Tressway to punt on 4th down. And back deep is Devin Duvernay to return. A fair catch called for and taken out beyond the 45-yard line.
At their own 47-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Mayfield. That's caught downfield by Smith. They get 18 on that one. Good for a Dolphins first down. Throwing is Baker. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. To throw is Mayfield. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. To throw is Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Dulcich now brought in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. On 1st and 10, Murray. Pass right side to Downs. Here's 2nd and 9. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He's got it to the tight end, Dulcich. Down the right sideline. No touchdown, but they are close. Gonna be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3. So the big play gets them down close. And now it's 1st and goal. To throw again is Murray. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Glad McConkey the one he was looking for. And it'll lead to a 2nd and goal. Murray's going to throw again. He's got it at the 3. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up 3rd and goal. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. Once more from the 2. 3rd and goal. Throwing again is Murray. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
They'll try to run. A dive, and he's in. Jerome Ford. Touchdown, Tennessee. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. So they decide to go for the touchdown, and Greg, they get rewarded on 4th and goal with the 6 points.
Yeah, I think the safe bet there is you settle for the field goal and you're happy coming off the field with points. But not this play caller. He rolls the dice a little bit, but give credit to the offensive line. They created just enough of a lane for this back to take it in for 6.
Dolphins 10.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground here again. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs. Back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down.
A loss of 2 on the play. It's 3rd down and 13.
So we have hit halftime here on a Monday night as we send you up to Orlando for a check-in with Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, it's all yours.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. As mentioned, this is the EA Sports halftime report. Time to take a look around the NFL and find out what's going on this fine Sunday. We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the capital city of Indianapolis, where it was the visiting Steelers who were able to walk away with the road victory. Josh Allen, a touchdown pass in the victory. From there, we're out to check out another game. And they were losers in that ball game as they fall to the visiting Washington Commanders. T. Higgins, well over 100 yards with 2 touchdown catches to boot. Lastly, let's get you to MetLife Stadium, see what's happening with the Giants at home in East Rutherford. And they were winners in their ball game over the visiting Dallas Cowboys. Spencer Rattler, a strong performance there, over 300 yards passing with 3 touchdowns in the victory. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. On first down is Mayfield. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
At the 36-yard line.
They will run it over center with Swift. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Quick slant into the hands of Smith. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
2nd and 4 at the 44-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. A throw on the move is caught.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
Offside. Defense. That penalty is declined.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They go play action with Mayfield. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Defense. Automatic 1st down.
So now, from half the distance closer, here's 1st and goal. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll run with Swift. And he will take this one across into the end zone. DeAndre Swift, touchdown Dolphins. That is 2nd touchdown tonight. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Titans offense and Kyler Murray set to take over once again. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Dulcich now brought in motion. Murray now on 2nd down. Catch made right side by Thomas. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's Murray. That's to the left side and taken in by Downs. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Again, it's Murray. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Now Murray on 3rd and long. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this is going to remain a one-possession game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A tight end in motion now. They'll start on the ground with Swift. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Juan Thornhill up from his secondary spot to make the play. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's a handoff to Swift. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Michael Hoyt is there to end the play. 3rd down, 3 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Mayfield. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. When you just show pre-snap, it is straight man coverage, and then you stay in it once the ball is snapped. It just makes it so easy on these quarterbacks, Mike, to just find the matchup that they like and exploit it. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
On 2nd down, it's a run with Swift. 15-yard pickup there. 1st down, Miami.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
To the left side, into the hands of Moore. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. It is brought in the end zone. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Miami. Boswell now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Dolphins will tie this game at 24. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Austin now to return this. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The visitors' offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Both these offenses have been in form. Is the defense going to show up? Can anybody come up with a stop? All tied here in this third quarter, and it's 1st and 10. Just pushing guys away as he takes this forward for a gain of 7. 2nd down and 3. Working out of the gun, Murray. He runs with it.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll run here. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Murray. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. That is Jalen Carter, the Georgia product, barreling in for the sack. The Titans punting unit comes out to the field. Important punt here in this tie game late. A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The Dolphins offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, Mayfield. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
At this stage of the game, one play could be the difference between winning and losing, and that dangerous throw is just a little risky for my liking. I understand the notion of trying to make a play and being aggressive, but one turnover here, this game could be over.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The visitors' offense back onto the field for their next possession. We're all even. 4th quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. In motion comes Thomas. Throwing now, Murray on 1st down. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage, tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
A fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. The Dolphins offense and their running back set to go once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Dolphins first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing is Baker. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
He'll get this underneath to Swift.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here. And there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
In motion comes Thomas. 2nd down, Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The Dolphins offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing is Mayfield. To the outside, complete. It's Wilson. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, 4th quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
At the 39-yard line.
Baker to throw. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Here's Mayfield. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down, 8 for the 1st down. Mayfield to throw. He'll swing this out to Swift. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Here's a big one. This 3rd down. Swift. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot. This to grab a late lead. This kick is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. He's got it to the tight end, Dulcich. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
And what a stop by this defense. They know the opposing offense has to go for it right now. There's not enough time for them to get the ball back and get another crack at it. They're trying to get in field goal range, and what a 4th down stop to all but end this game.
That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll go again with Swift. And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards. 3rd and 5. Now Mayfield. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
The Outland Trophy winner back in 2023, Mike, as the nation's top interior lineman. He's more well known for his ability to stop the run. He is massive. He clogs run lanes and takes on those double teams. But as we saw here, he will flash some quickness when he's able to rush the passer. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
He fields it at the 8. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So now this team's offense ready to take over once again. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Well, it's safe to say this offense now is entering desperation mode. They have such a long way to go with such little time to do it. You're thinking chunk plays, get out of bounds. You have to stop the clock and continue to pick up as much yardage as you can to, at the very least, be in position to take one Hail Mary shot to the end zone.
On 3rd down, Murray. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He's going to pick up a Titans 1st down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains. So a win here for the Dolphins. They bounced back from the loss last week. Really put in a determined effort to come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Dolphins, home winners here as we say farewell from South Florida.